was it 12-6? He started coaching.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I figured you guys would like to ask him some questions too. So I'll start out and say I want to thank all the fans that came and the administration that did a phenomenal job celebrating the banner drop and ring ceremony, and something that I know our players and coaching staff will remember for a long time, and want to thank everyone for helping make that possible. At the same time, we were excited for our first game, excited for this team to get going, and I thought the first time out, we came out and we had a lead, which was great. And then really credit Incarnate Word, Dr. Cunningham. I recruited him when I was at Valpo. He was at Andrean High School, 20 minutes from us. Chose Purdue over Valpo, so I did hold that against him. But Chris Artis, assistant, played for us at Valpo. Great player for us, and they're really a disciplined team. Saw him beat San Antonio in a scrimmage and really controlled tempo. And then the first game, they played a little faster, and I know they wanted. And this game, they did a good job controlling things. So it was good for us. We got better. You have to guard 5 shooters at a time out there, and we were able to get a lot of guys minutes, which was great. And most importantly, we got the win. So now you can ask Coach Teague questions and then come back to me. How does that sound?
How nice was that just to be back? I know you missed some of the early ceremony, just getting your ring and everything. What was that like tonight?
Yeah, it was incredible. Just being around the guys, a family environment that I've been around for the past 3 years. So I enjoy seeing the players who are here right now, and my former coaches. So it's a blessing being back here.
What did you think of some of the new guys out there?
I think they have a lot of length. They're taller than we were. They might go back to playing the little zone that they used to play some years ago. But they're definitely bigger than we were last year. And I think they have a lot of potential going forward.
Maceo, you've got a great memory. I remember when you went through every day that y'all were practicing and not practicing for 20 straight days at the press conference. When you think back over that month in Indianapolis, what are the moments that stick out to you now?
The moments that stick out to me most actually have nothing to do with the court. They were definitely when we were in the meeting space just like this, playing Connect Four, Uno, watching movies, singing karaoke. That was actually my least favorite, but yeah, we had to sing karaoke. And just being together as a unit, just imagine 34, I think, was how many people we had in the bubble. And there's 34 people just coming together and bonding and just spending a lot of time together. And regardless of what went on the court, I mean, we won, but it's definitely lifetime memories that we'll have stored forever with us.
Scott, did Maceo tell y'all need to start running the ball more?
How was our transition game when we finally got going?
Yeah, that's what opened the game up. And the second half, they played half-court basketball. The game was 25-30 or something like that. They got out running, the game opened up. So that's usually how it goes. When you play smaller teams, they understand that the less possessions favor them. The bigger teams, the more possessions, the better off you have it at expanding the lead. So once we got out in transition as a unit, we looked pretty good out there.
Scott, did you feel like the chemistry just started coming together a little more as the game progressed?
Well, I think we started doing a better job defensively, knowing what they were doing and staying locked in the entire time. And it's tough when you got 5 shooters out there, and but I think our depth warmed down a little bit. We got more disciplined and contested more shots, and then we were able to get a couple turnovers, which we did a good job sprinting out and converting. Which once you get a lead, it makes it harder for teams to keep doing that, and then they speed up a little bit, and before long things open up a little.
Scott, you told us Kendall could dunk a little bit. I guess he showed it.
He got Maceo ups, so
Got a little bit more than that.
So and it's great getting. I mean, we've only had 2 days where we've had everyone back in practice, and so I said this first couple weeks we're figuring things out just like you guys because we haven't had people all back. And key guys, I mean, Kendall was out for 3-4 weeks with the groin, Adam for 3 or 4 weeks, LJ 8 weeks with the foot. I mean, so getting everybody back and just who plays well with who, we'll just figure it out, keep getting better. But the great thing is we have some depth and we have opportunities to put different people out there where if someone's having an off night, and Maceo will tell you some nights the ball goes in, sometimes it doesn't, but it's nice to always have someone else who has a night going their way.
Scott, what did you like from the starting 5 you went with? I know with Big 12 Media Days you mentioned the lineup would be pretty fluid. What did that 5 give you that had them kind of be the starting 5 to open the year?
Well, I think Adam and James give you two fourth-year guards that have been through the wars, and both of them are very, very solid players, very good players. They care about winning, care about the right thing. James 6 assists, 2 turnovers. Adam 4-0. That's 10-2. You love that. And defensively, they're very good. And then Kendall gives you some length and rebounding, passing. Does a lot of little things. And defensively can be elite. And then Matt, we all know, and I thought Matt really did a good job, 6 for 10, very efficient, 2 for 5 from 3, and really tacked the rim and did a better job with that. And what I liked most, plus 18, was good. And then Flo was the lone returning starter. But last year we had a starting rotation, and that's why we won. And this year, I mean, I think we're blessed to have people off the bench. Doesn't matter start or not. Like, it's nice when you bring in people that you build on a lead, or you can take a deficit to a lead, and that's one of our biggest strengths. And how they care for each other is really key to our success. And Maceo probably can tell you that if you have people off the bench that are worried about themselves, it doesn't work. But if they're worried about the team, then you can really be successful.
Scott, I thought at 22 to 10, assist to turnover, that's a pretty clean opener.
Yeah, Coach Teagan, I'll take that.
Yeah.
So we're capable of being a single-digit turnover team. In the tournament, we were a single-digit turnover team. You do like to play fast, and you got a lot of new guys, so it takes time to get that rhythm and chemistry. But we got a chance to be successful there.
Yeah, how much better can this team be when, like you said, when you got everybody, when you can actually have some practice time with the whole team?
Well, I think it'll be tough in the next couple of weeks to get that practice time. I think we'll learn on the fly with everyone watching as we do. But the most important thing is college basketball, 358 teams. There's upsets each and every night. The most important thing is to learn with wins. So we got short turnaround. Nicholls State beat Northern Iowa at Northern Iowa. We know how good Northern Iowa is, and played LSU really close in a scrimmage. So we know how good LSU is because we scrimmaged them. So it'll be a great opportunity for us to get better and hopefully learn from this game and make some improvements, and at the same time shore up some rotations and some things.
Scott, you switched a lot of screens tonight. Is that the ball screen defense you think you'll play the most this season, and how do you feel like you all did with that?
Well, I think it was more team-based. Their starting center, 9 shots in the scrimmage in a game, and 8 of them were threes. So they a lot of times put 5 guys out there that shot the 3. So we didn't want to give people open looks early on and wanted to make things difficult. We got confidence in our bigs being able to guard guards and wings, but I think that was team-based more than what we'll do all the time.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Coach.
No other questions for Maceo? What do we got improving the most? And then what was the best thing what you like most about our team? You got 2.
Got to improve in the most. I would definitely say transition, getting out in transition. Felt like we did a good job closing possessions, rebounding tonight. But as far as and I felt like guys helped each other a lot. So that's one thing that we did really well out there tonight. Some guys got beat. Flo was there on the back doors. Guys were there taking charges, and just felt like it was kind of like a team. It's tough. Like, because I know this year they'll get compared to us a lot, but we played together for 2 years, so it's like tough to compare them to us when we played together for so long. And those guys, they've been together for 4 or 5 months, and like Coach Drew said, they haven't even practiced together this entire time. So them having each other's backs on the defensive end of the floor was really special. And I would just say opening the games better. Like, that's my first time really watching them play against other competition outside of like the practice film. So just open up the game better and getting out running.
Maceo, will you be back for the Monday press conference?
No, I won't be back for the Monday. I got to get back. I got a game Wednesday.
You can see he's going to be a great coach someday, but I love the we part. I love the we part. And it was nice of the Jazz to let him come. So we appreciate that.